Hi there, it's Kara from the Hooting Pirate, and I don't know if you're like me, but I don't really have time to do December Daily in December, so I usually leave it until the new year. But I do capture all the stories as I go, but then I sort of save them for the new year to scrap them in the new year. Um, but this, so I have a project that will help those people who keep it till the next year, but it also can work for people who are on the go but are still scrapbooking December daily in the time in December as the days go. So what I want to do is to be able to have a few project life cards on hand at all times in case something happens when I'm out. If we are skating and my kid says something really cute like, "Mommy, you're wasting my time," which is what my 4-year-old is saying a lot lately when I'm trying to tie skates or something like that, I want to be able to just jot it down. So I want to have one of these handy. That way I don't have to pull out a notebook, write it down, and then copy it onto a project life card later. I have it already, and then I can just slip these little cards right into my December daily album. So what I want to do is to make a pocket in my everyday planner. That makes a lot of noise. Jingles and jangles. So I'm going to make a pocket on one of the covers of one of the inserts. So this is my Christmas planner, like 2016. I do have a Christmas planner that's, I use every year, comes out every year. So I could put it on the back of this one, but a lot of the stuff that I'm using the Hip Kit Club kits from November, which is the November kits plus the December documented, and they don't really match so much with this because it's sort of like a beigey background, and you can see like a lot of the die cuts are white, and the background to these stickers is white. So yeah, it doesn't really jive. But I do have, this is my my planner. I did this a couple of months ago with another Hip Kit Club kit, and so this matches more. And that's one of the great things about the Hip Kit Club kits is that you can use stuff from older kits with the current kit or mix any kits, and the colors usually go really well together. And this is my Planner Perfect November plan book. So I'm going to put on the back of this one because this is my December. This is October through December. So December's right in the back, so it's really close at hand to have a little pocket on the back of this insert. So I wonder if it's going to be too bumpy. I think it'll be all right. Okay, so what I have here, I've also cut some of these are the exclusive Hip Kit Club cards, but this one, I'm trying to find them all here. I mixed them up when I was talking. This one, oh, I love this one. This one, I think there's another one. I don't know. Let's look. I'll show you because they all come from this paper. So here's the back. So I cut a piece out, and then this side. Oh, there's a snowman. I didn't find the snowman. So these are the ones that I picked because those are my favorites. This is actually the piece that I cut out for the back. And I just cut it out because I was cutting those out, and I said this is probably a good size piece. Just while I've got it, I'll tell you what this is. This is the Crate Paper Snow and Cocoa Hot Cocoa paper. And it's in the November kit. So what I wanted to do, I want it to be, so just so happened that I have it the same height. But that's probably a really good thing because we're going to adhere it on the bottom. And I want them to stick out so that I can get at them easy. Because if it was down here, it'd be really hard pressed to be able to get it out. So, and another way to get things out easily, you could just, glue it down like this. But you're not going to have any give to be able to get in or to actually fit any amount of cards inside. So what I've done here is I've done a little accordion on each end. And I folded it nice and tight. Just move this out of the way for a second so I can adhere it down. What you need to do is to run a little bit of adhesive on the bottom of each side of the accordion on the good side. This is the side we're going to show. And close those up. You don't have to put it on both. And this is what your pocket's going to look like. That way you have a little bit of room to be able to tuck in the cards. So then you can run down. Oh, I'm really good at going off the edge here. And you want to get in here, so, oops, I'm having a terrible time with my adhesive today. so that those stick down, and then you want all 3 sides. Of course, don't do the top because you want to be able to open. So that gives you a nice little pocket with lots of room. So let's stick this here. That might be a little high. Oh well, it's done now. All right, now it's also, I don't think I want to have all of these cards. You can see it's a really big stack, and it's going to put a lot of bulk in my planner. So what I'll do is I'll go through and I'll pick out ones that I really like that I want to put in, and maybe just sort of, this one's good to write on. This side, maybe not so much unless you have a really dark black marker. This one's good to write on, and there's the snowman. You might think, that's not, you can't really write on that, but you could. One, you could write with a dark marker on the back. Or if it's just like a little snippet, like maybe my kid said something about winter, I could just write the little quote of him, and then that's all you need. If it's something short, you don't want a big long space for journaling if you just have a line or two to write. So it's good to have a good mix. Let's put list. Notes from today. I'm just grabbing the first ones there. Okay, so that, and then what I can do is as I use these, I can take them out, put them with my December daily stuff, and then go back to this pack and fill it up again. So I always have like a little stock, I guess. Okay, so let's pick one that I really, where's that deer? We're not going to see it because it's going to be hidden, but still, I'll know he's there. And now we're going to decorate the front a little bit. So let's start with sort of a base of cards, die cuts. This snowman's cute. Oh, sequin just fell in there. What else have I got? Oh, I like this. Ice skating's cute too. Be Merry Hug Santa. And it can go off the edge of the pocket, but you don't want it to go off the edge of the insert, because it's just sort of, it doesn't harm anything hanging off that. But if it gets stuck in there, it's going to get bent. Maybe a little snowflake. Yeah, I like that. I had a little deer here somewhere. Where did it go? Oh dear. Oh dear. Haha, that was completely by accident that I said oh dear. Oh, I lost my deer now. All right, let's glue these down. And we'll look for the deer in a minute. Maybe he'll pop up. And I'm not putting that much adhesive on here. It's not like it's not going to get a lot of wear and tear. It's just going to be, I'm going upside down. I'm not going to be taking, I'm going to be taking stuff out of here, but I'm not going to be actually touching the pocket other than that. So it'll be all right. Maybe just in the middle and a couple of the arms will do. I wonder where my little deer went now. He's so cute. Right. I think I really like that actually. Put those away. It's a little snowflake too. Maybe we'll put that on the doily on the outside. You can just see it. I like how it blends in. Oh, and I want to show you something fun with this. This is, I cut this off the bottom for another one, but you can see in between some of the washi strips, you can, it's like a little tiny taste of washi. So I'm going to use that somehow. I just like it. Oh, I might have to trim the edges because it's sort of ripped funny. It's a wiggly little thing. All right, let's put it right here maybe. I just, whenever I can put layers on, I'll put layers on. And let's put this one on too as well. We'll stick it under the snowflake. I can even have it on the doily down there. Yeah, I like that a lot. And maybe this candy, no, what's it called? The peppermint swirl? Yeah. Wish I had another one. Oops, sorry. Make you dizzy. Let's put some of these then. A little bit of red. Is there anything else on there I want? I don't think. But I think I want to put this This is just left over from another project. Just add some more layers, and I can't add too many layers like that are thick. They all have to be sort of flat. Like these puffy stickers aren't that flat. But then again, neither is the envelope, and I'm not really going to be writing. Like, let me see. There's the edge of the pocket. It's not that bulky. They're all right. But at the same time, I still have to close the puppy, so I don't want them too thick. All right. I want to just, maybe I dropped the deer. Just gonna have a quick look. If not, I guess I'm gonna have to leave it like that. No, I think he went on vacation. Yeah, the little deer went on vacation, so we're gonna have to do it without him. All right, I think we're done. I like it. I would like to maybe add some sequins. I think that's what I'm going to do, because it just doesn't look festive enough. I've done this in other videos. Some more pink, where I've put them on. I love sequins in my planner. There, it's much more festive. I'm liking this way more. This has got two of them stuck together, actually. Pull those apart. Just feels bulky or something. I don't know. That's stuck to my finger. I'll show you a little trick I've shown you before. Actually, now that I pulled them apart, I've pulled all the sparkle. There. Okay, so I'll show you a little trick. If you take a glue pen or whatever glue you're using, lick your fingers, so elegant, and just put glue down underneath where you've put it, where you've had it, where you lifted it up from, and you can just, whoops, you can just place it right back down, right on top of the glue. So you don't have to, like, take them all off. Try and remember where you put them. Sometimes people take pictures with their phone and try to replace them again, but this is so simple. There, let's put one right there. Pink or blue? Let's go with this nice little clear one. Oops, he's a jumpy little guy. There, I love it. Okay, there you have it. If I find that deer, I'll add him and I'll put him in the picture. But if not, it's finished. Okay, happy planning, like and subscribe, and I will see you soon.